Good morning. It's day 116 and 7:20 or so, and I am on the path. Chuck just dropped me off, and he's going to meet me 13 miles or so down the trail with the rest of my stuff. So I am slack packing for those 13 miles. And I'll tell you what, when somebody offers to slack pack you, it's tough to turn it down. It really is nice not carrying all the weight. At that same 13-mile mark at the road crossing, I'm going to meet David and his wife. I'm not sure what her name is. I think I want to get some cookies. So I'm really looking forward to that. So two pretty good climbs in this section, Smarts Mountain and Cube Mountain. And they aren't as big as the peaks and the whites, but they're a pretty good warm-up for that. And I'm expecting some good views. I'm up on Lambert's Ridge, and this isn't far from where I was going to camp last night. Had Chuck not offered to house me. There's some pretty cool rocks around here. This is it's classified as an amphibolite. So amphibole is a suite of related minerals. And so what we have here is, I think we have originally volcanic rock that's become metamorphic rock. So later on it was heated up, and I think that's probably when these wavy lines formed. So geez, I'm digging deep into geology that I haven't thought about in a long time. Also, interestingly enough, there's very little quartz in this rock, which is, quartz has been the main driver behind so much of the hard ridges that I've walked on for so long, but that's not the case here. A perspective on this rock, being originally volcanic, it's the second time it's been to the surface. So originally it would have been spewed out of a volcano and probably immediately buried by subsequent eruptions, and then buried deep and deep, and then at some point it got reheated and changed, and so now through the eons with erosion, it's having its second day, so to speak, in geologic time, where it's here at the surface and we can look at it. And then, of course, it will erode away and it will be gone, and the particles there will be deposited somewhere, and the whole process will start over again. I think that is Smarts Mountain, which is where I'm heading. There's a fire tower up there. A number of people I've met along the trail who have watched the videos, the first thing they say is, oh, I feel like I know you. And I think, oh my God, what have I done? So it's kind of weird, but everyone should know that I'm not showing my worst moments out here on the trail. Like the time I had a sore toe, and 3 consecutive steps I kicked a rock, 3 different rocks where that same toe is. The the reaction to that is definitely not appropriate for public viewing. I didn't show what I call G-Day, Giardia Day, where things were at their worst, because that's not something that anybody would care to know about. So, just so you know, I talk like I normally do. I guess Peggy would be the most qualified to know how much of my normal self comes across in these videos. But just know that. Quick update on how I'm doing physically. I haven't done that in a while. Other than a sore toe, I'm feeling pretty good. I have plenty of energy. I am down about 3 pounds below what I consider my minimum weight, or what it should be. And so I'm trying to eat more. It's tough to eat enough. It really is. I'm down to a month left on the trail, and emotionally, I've never thought about quitting. I've been pretty solid on that front. There was a time where I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice to go home for the summer and come back and finish in the fall with that New England fall. I thought that, and certainly it would have been nice to be at home in a comfortable bed. But I've never thought about getting off trail. And to be sure, I'll be back in New England during some autumn to come. In terms of when I want to finish, I mean, I'm looking at mid-June, and even with the several trips I've had home, I'm still on course for my original goal to finish, second, third week in June. And I don't feel like I'm being called to move fast in this last month. I need to be steady, and I've got some real challenges that I have to be aware of and careful about. And anything could happen with slips and stuff like that. And so from that point of view, I'm feeling good. One cool thing about people I meet and having them, those that watch my videos, know a fair bit about me, is there's less ground to cover. So I can focus on meeting them and hearing about them. Going up Smarts Mountain. On the screen, that looks like it's going up, but that's going down. So we got stairs there, some rock steps, and then up there we have rebar. I think there's going to be more of this to come. This is the Smarts Mountain Fire Tower. Wow. Here's a cabin or a shelter on Smarts Mountain. Well, 4 walls and a floor and a bench. This is what you get, but you get windows where the breezes can't blow in, and that's a big deal on a bad weather day. I am close to the Cube Mountain South Peak. All right, I believe I'm on Cube Mountain. This stuff is cool. Lichen, I guess. It's like a mini forest. All right, I'm here with Joanne and David from Massachusetts, and they have brought me trail magic, some fresh fruit and some cookies, and a sandwich. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and that's awesome that you could come up from your home and meet me along the road.
You're welcome.
First time I've had to use the bug net. Works pretty good. It's not so bad. Wrapping up the day for now. I went 16.3 miles from Lyme Dorchester Road to the Ora Hill campsite. There's nothing here. There used to be a shelter, but it burned down. There is a privy. That's the kitchen. My tent is way over there. And the sun's starting to get low, and it's starting to cool down. It feels good. I want to thank David and Joanne for meeting me along the trail today and having a good conversation with me and providing some trail magic, some fresh fruits and vegetables fruits that I'm eating now, and a Subway sandwich and some cookies. I do appreciate that. Thank you. That's the first time I've actually seen one of those. This one was about 15 feet away.